Cyprus football, the passion, the thrill. The passion, the thrill. The stadium's roar, you can feel the chill. You can feel the chill. The teams are ready, the battles will start. The battles will start with dreams of glory, they'll play with heart.
Kalimera, Kalispera, whatever time you're watching, this is Mappa. Stel's here, Thasos here. Thaso Mu, what is happening?
I'm doing fine, my guy. How are you feeling?
Yeah, much better than the other day. We
Yeah.
discussed my my issues, but it's okay. I've got you with me.
Good.
I've got you, babe. I got you, babe.
Good. Yeah. So I'm Cher, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not going to beat you. I'm not going to beat you. It's fine.
Okay. Thanks. Thanks.
We do not condone that sort of behavior.
Exactly.
No.
Yes.
No.
Correct. Right.
But hey,
Yeah.
well, look, hopefully Cyprus won't get one hell of a beating this weekend.
Very good segue. Yes, correct. That next week, this week is a international week, and as such, there's going to be a bit of chat towards the end about what we think is happening and will happen.
Yes.
But in the meantime, a crap load of other stuff happened this week, didn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, look, before we start, don't forget to give us a follow on Instagram and X at This Is Mappa. Thaso is on at Flares Cafes. And speaking of our Instagram, if our Instagram is good enough to be followed by Korea and Orsic and Red Hat, you know?
Yep.
And various other people. I mean, you go to our followers and see how many Paralimni players and coaches and CEOs are following us. You know, if it's good enough for them, it should be good enough for you. I'm just saying.
Yeah. It should be. It should be. Come on.
And if you don't follow us, and there's Amutrasas.
Yeah. Tickle that like button. Tickle the subscribe button. Yeah, there's a little bell.
Yes.
Give it a little.
Yes, ring my bell. Ring my bell indeed. So, where shall we begin? Conference League?
Well, let's go with the one game we didn't talk about last week in the Conference League because it ended up happening the day after we recorded, right?
And no highlights because of copyright. But anyway.
Exactly, yes. So we already knew what happened with Pafos and AEK, and Thursday night it was Omonia's turn. So in the first leg they'd lost in Austria 2-1. So they had work to do in Lefkosia. The game started off well enough, and Omonia were on the front foot, and in fact managed to bag a goal in the 39th minute thanks to Big Willie Semedo. Omonia were pushing for a second goal the rest of the game, which kind of got ruined a little bit in the 59th minute by Matteo Maric, decided to get himself sent off.
Stupid challenge.
Yep, making the job a lot more difficult. But Omonia still had the chances even down to 10 men. I think Loizu missed a sitter, especially towards the end of the game, didn't he?
Yeah,
towards the end of the 90 minutes. Sorry, yeah. But the game finished level 90 minutes. The game finished level at extra time. So we go to penalties. Now, every single penalty went in, except for one by Wolfsburger's Marcus Pink. He missed his penalty.
One in the pink, one in the stink.
I wanted to do that, but I don't know if we'd passed the time limit before we'd get like a thing from YouTube for.
I ain't gonna pay attention to that.
Okay. Yes. So Marcus Pink, none in the stink. Anyway, yeah. So with that means that Omonia are also through to the Conference League stage. Woo! Yes. So we know that Pafos are in the Champions League stage, and we know that AEK are also in the Conference League stage. And we also know that as of the end of the European qualification campaigns, at the top of the Federation coefficient table for this season, we have the absolute unit that is Cyprus. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you've heard this, but Cyprus is massive.
Cyprus is massive, mate.
It is massive. So, we are number one. Number one. Let's keep enjoying it while we're still there. because obviously once the league stages start, the big countries in inverted commas start getting involved, makes things a bit more difficult to stay number one. But let's have a good time while we're there. Now,
Absolutely.
we know all three teams have gone through. They did the draws, so now we know who each team are going to play. So,
there you go.
Yeah, I got it out
in the end.
So Pafos first, because they're in the Champions League proper. So they've got Olympiacos away, Bayern Munich at home, Kairat Almaty away, Villarreal at home, Monaco at home, Juventus away, Chelsea away, and Slavia Prague at home. So, now for me, kind of looking at it as, what do you think? Pafos can definitely get 6 points there. They can aim for at least 6 points. Yeah. Now, there's a French Twitter account that's like foot de Chypre or football Chypriot or something like that. And because I League One, man, bores the crap out of me. I can't deal with League One. League One. So I asked him because he was posting about Pafos, and they obviously the qualification campaign and getting through. I asked him whether he thinks there's anything about Monaco and whether or not, because I know Monaco had some difficult seasons over the last 3 or 4 years. Obviously, they picked it up last season, otherwise they wouldn't be in the Champions League. Yeah. And he says that Monaco are a very topsy-turvy team. Like 1 week they'll turn on the skills, be a nice silky smooth, win a game by loads, and then the next week they go ahead and lose 3-0. So being as the Monaco game is at home, maybe there's some points to win there as well.
Well, they've got a decent squad. Eric Dyer's there.
Yep.
Salisu is there. They've got. I'm just checking it here. Ouattara's there. Pogba's there.
Yep.
Ansu Fati. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you can see some of those players. It depends if they want to show up or not.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah. So
I'm looking forward to the Chelsea game. I'm trying my best to get tickets for that. Trying my best.
Can you not get a press pass?
Well. I've made a few inquiries.
Aha. Yes. Amazing. Now.
Yes.
So that's Pafos. We also have 2 more teams to go through. So Omonia, they've got Mainz at home. They've got Dynamo Kiev at home.
Yep.
They've got Rakov Czestochowa. Rakov Czestochowa at home, and they've got FC Drita from Kosovo, Lausanne from Switzerland, and Rapid Vienna from Austria away.
Yeah. Faso, I'll be honest, I expect minimum 10 points. Minimum 10 points.
So, Drita? What are you thinking? 3
points at home against Dynamo Kiev.
Yeah.
listen, I'm not saying like, oh, it's going to happen. I'm just saying I'm expecting it. This is what I demand. Demand 3 points against Dinamo Kiev, 3 points against Rakov, 3 points against Drita, and 1 point out of those 3 teams remaining.
Okay.
I'll accept that.
Okay.
But I'll accept 10 points anyway.
Well, 10 points, I think, last season got you into the playoffs as well, didn't it? So.
Yeah, but then we could have fallen flat on our faces because our then coach decided to go defensive and not attack in the last 10 minutes. And had it not been for Hearts capitulating, we'd have gone out.
Yeah.
They gambled, playing for a draw.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yeah. So that's that one. And then we've got AEK, who have got AZ Alkmaar at home.
That's a horrible draw, man. It's a horrible draw.
Aberdeen at home. Rijeka from Croatia away. Haken away. And I want to say it's Skendia from Armenia at home. Skendia.
But there's a big one. There's a big one that you missed out.
Did I miss the big one out? I said Crystal Palace away.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I said Crystal Palace away.
Crystal Palace away.
That means you can, in theory, get to 2 games involving Cyprus.
I've made some calls.
Yeah, oh, there you go.
I have no shame, bro. I have no shame.
No. Make the calls, man. Make the calls, man. I was hoping that Pafos would have got PSG or something, just so I could be like, Alia, can you sort me out, Alia?
Hey, look at Alex. Really need to practice your Polish, guys. Sorry, man.
Rakov Częstochowa.
Has Alex got Polish blood, or does he live in Poland?
He already had a go at me about pronouncing Vryonidis wrong, which we might mention later as well. As to
oh God,
yeah, Vryonidis.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yep.
So listen, what are your thoughts on that draw for both clubs? How do you think they'll do? Let me bring it up.
Well, I think Omonia got the better draw out of the 2, I've got to say. Those games look a lot more winnable than what AEK have got. But I think AEK can probably look at those home games and think they could get results there. So, but yeah, the away games are a bit of a killer. Maybe get some points against Haken, maybe against Rijeka. I think they can aim for the 10 points. Whether or not they'll get them is another question. But I think they can get there with the 10 points as well.
I'm looking forward to the Aberdeen game, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know, my friend Ali is a big Aberdeen fan. He's got his own Aberdeen podcast, and I think we're going to be doing something with him nearer the time.
Yeah.
And they won the cup last season. They got a decent squad. They got a decent head coach, and I'm pretty certain that'll be one of the most entertaining games of the group phase. My opinion, anyway. So yeah. Hey ho, he says.
Hey ho.
Okay.
Hey ho. So
right, yes.
That's Europe out of the way. Now
Robbie.
Yeah. So that we got all that utter woke nonsense out of the way. Let's get let's get to the serious business of the Brodathlima, shall we?
Let's go. And Agrida beat Paralimni by a 1-0. Paralimni thought they took the lead through Michalis Haralambos, but that was offside. Yes, his foot was offside. But this, Pavel Zevelin, what a strike. That is contender for goal of the season already, mate. Look at that. We always get bangers beginning of the season.
And Ben Drell could not believe it. Watch it. He just, oh my God.
Unbelievable.
Amazing.
Yeah, and this was the closest Paralimni came to drawing an equaliser. Unfortunately, they were dog shit, to be honest. In fact, they've been bad since the season started. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, you say that, but this was their first game of the season.
Well, I want to talk about the pre-season games as well.
Oh yeah,
I
the
didn't- I
pre-season
should-
games weren't.
I should have caveated that,
Yeah.
shouldn't I? They've been bad pre-season.
Yeah. So, Damir Kanadi was not on the bench though, but more on the reasoning behind that later. Now,
not because Mido said he couldn't be on the bench.
yeah. Now, what I'd like to put my hand up again and say, guess who said we need to look out for Zabelin for Agrida when there's set pieces? This guy right here. Because I was like, this central defender seems to score a lot of goals. Now, to be fair, I was like, he's a really, really big guy. They probably just want to smack it on his head for corners. That was not what I was waiting for. Because
he tried it about 10 minutes earlier.
Yeah, I was going to say that. He tried it again 10 minutes earlier. So I think that's how he's been getting all the goals he's been getting.
Yeah.
It's because he's been taking the set pieces rather than being on the end of them. So,
well, if he's taking them like that,
yeah,
you don't want to take the ball off him.
Yeah. You're better off just letting Paralimni play rather than just throwing in a tackle. Because apart from him, there was no finishing prowess whatsoever from Paralimni. So kind of you just let them play, don't concede a free kick, and you're fine.
Exactly. It's like Stoke back in the day with Delap. Don't concede the throw-in. It's like goalkeepers would be kicking out for a corner.
Yeah. It's all right. Zabelin, if he's taking the corners, it's fine. But yeah,
it goes in like a javelin.
He starts doing what Douglas Luiz was doing his last season at Villa, just scoring straight from the corner.
Mad, absolutely mad.
I've got to say, defensively though, if both these teams play against the better teams like that defensively, then they're going to in for a very long, very hard, and very disappointing season. Because defensively, the central defenders, the full-backs, every time they were under a little bit of pressure in the press, it was give the ball away. And in very dangerous situations.
Yeah. So,
it was... As a defender by trade, I was watching that going, no, please,
no. Fucking hell. All right, next.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Sweet as a nut. And so, my goodness, where to next? Yes, Karsava absolutely battered Apollon by 3-0. 2 goals from Teixeira. One from Christodoulou. Good win for Karsava. And as you can tell, the Apollon fans were very appreciative of those celebrations. That first goal, again, the contender for goal of the season. Thasso, I don't really know what to make of this one. I think when you look at how Apollon played, especially first half, they might feel they probably should have got something out of this, but they had a penalty with 10 minutes to go, but Weisbeck decided to do what Pink did and smash it into the stands.
2 in the stink. There you go.
2 in the stink. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. And this was a classic counter-attacking goal scored by Teixeira. I mean, look how many players were running back in comparison to how many players were running forward. I mean, it looks like they've thrown in a towel already for this coach.
Well, yeah. I mean, the goal is almost a repeat of what was it Galstad who scored for Aris last week?
Yes.
So basically, he got the ball on the halfway line and just sprinted his way before anybody else could catch him up. But Apollon, that defense, considering who they've brought in defensively, that defense has been absolutely shocking in both games. For that first goal, they just let Teixeira do whatever he wanted in the middle of the park there. Nobody closed him down, and he managed to get the shot away. The second goal, Thomas Lamb completely loses Irododos Christodoulou. And the third goal, I mean, you saw it there. They were all pushing forward, trying to get at least one goal to get back in it, and were left completely wide open. Yeah.
I find it incredible how every year it's almost as if history repeats itself. You have clubs that bring in 10, 11 players and they just don't know how to play with each other. Remember when we were messaging each other during the preseason game, the friendly between Abo and Apollon, and I said to you, he's gonna. Okay, I thought he was going to be the first coach to go, but clearly I was wrong about that. But I don't think he's got long, to be honest. And the more we hear about the new ownership and possibly a technical director coming in, I don't think he's going to be around for much longer.
Nope.
I really don't.
Nope. Especially the kind of people the technical director knows.
Yeah, but not just that. When you think about it, right? This Apollon isn't playing the style that we're used to seeing with Sofroni.
Correct.
Yeah, we're seeing the press, but at least we saw some defensive organization.
Yeah.
I don't see that with them at all.
Yeah, it's a weird one because he's got Kvita in there, who's supposed to be solid defensively. He's got Thomas Lamb, who's solid defensively in theory.
Yeah.
He's got Malekidis, who's we know what he's about. Right back seems to be a problem because he will not put, for some reason he's not started. Shikis is preferring Bruno Gaspar, who had an absolute trash game again. He was completely done by Aris, done by Karsava as well. Like, it's a bit embarrassing. And yeah, they brought in all these forward players. Yusuf, they had Danny Rodriguez started the game as well. They had Marquez come off the bench along with.
I don't even know why he's not starting. Clinton.
Yeah.
Why is he not starting? He's one of the best players last season.
And he also put who's the other one? The Brendan
Thomas.
Brendan Thomas came on as well.
Yeah.
And the shooting from him, the accuracy of the shooting from him, and when they got into situations where you think this is a goal, and they completely fluff their line, sky the shot, whatever. I don't understand why their forward line is so bereft of confidence as well. It's something really weird going on at Apollon.
And it's also strange how they're linked with another central midfielder today. I mean, how many have they got? Morgan, he came off the bench the other day. Weisbeck, they've got Spoljaric, they've got how many? Yeah.
Yep, they seem to be stockpiling these players, and Sofroni still doesn't know what his first 11 is supposed to be. But
they got problems.
They got problems.
Big problems.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's move on.
Yep.
Let's move on. And so to our next game. Well, not so many problems for Aris, but they left it late to beat Omonia Aradipu by a goal to 0, and it was Eddie Semedo, the forgotten man from last season, who was at Jagiellonia on loan, scoring the winner in the 98th, 99th minute. And this is the second time he's got a last-minute winner this season. He did it against Pushkas in Europe. So, yeah, I mean, in all fairness, mate, it was pretty much one-way traffic. Aris missed a lot of opportunities.
Kostic was basically man of the match until that goal went in.
Yeah. I mean, Mayambella missed a couple of good chances. He had a goal disallowed as well for offside. Gomis missed a great chance with 2 minutes to go. But, I mean, I was actually out. I was at Westfield. And I was just checking the scores. And I saw 90 minutes on the game. I was like, I can't believe it. They've blown it, this and that. Like 10 minutes later, I checked the scores, and the score literally just changed on the app. And I thought, are they still playing? But yeah, it was 99th minute.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, Semedo, a few minutes earlier, had a similar opportunity, backstick again.
Yeah, exactly. I think the way they're going to utilize Semedo is what they were doing with Savo last season, is that, somebody with a bit of pace, a bit of power to kind of have a go at those defenses towards the last 10 minutes to knacker them out. And it seems to have worked so far for Aris so far. Yeah, great stuff.
And there's a bit of news for Aris, isn't there?
Yes, there is a bit of news for Aris. So they've made a few moves in the transfer market. We've got some ins. So the first one, we've got Robert Ergas, 27-year-old Uruguayan left back, who's played for a few different teams in Uruguay. Very easy to pronounce, guys. We've got Defensor, Boston River, Rentistas, and Cerro Largo, as well as Albacete in Spain, Olympia in Paraguay, and UNAM Pumas in Mexico.
Robert Ergas.
Yeah.
Ergas.
So 159 appearances, 6 goals, and 17 assists. That's some pretty good numbers for an Anderson Correa replacement. What do you think?
Oh, careful. He's a Kazoo replacement. Stamada.
There's the clip.
Stamada.
There's the clip.
Stamada.
So yes, we've got another one in as well. We've got a player called Yanis Oceanikov.
Yeah.
Oceanikov. Yes. So the 18-year-old Belarusian forward signed from ML Vitebsk. Sounds a lot like Artem Shumansky. So it looks like they got an Artem Shumansky clone in. But yeah, he only signed for Vitebsk in January. He's got 2 goals and 2 assists in 11 games for them this season. And then we've got a couple of outs as well.
Yep.
We've got Adam Markiev, who's gone to FC Nuremberg in Bundesliga 2 for a reported fee of 2 million euros. Now, they only signed him in January, and he's played 19 times for them. And then, again, we mentioned him a little bit there while talking about the Anderson Correa replacement. But yes, Kaju has also left the club. So Kaju is another one of the title-winning team who's now left the club. He's had more than 100 appearances for him. I think 109 appearances for him. Yeah, so and he's performed admirably for them over the seasons. And yeah, I'm guessing new pastures new, as they say, for him. Yeah.
And there's another rumor that Fotheringham, the goalkeeper, is set to join Adi as well. Former Glasgow Rangers and Sheffield United.
I was going to say, did he play for Rangers by chance?
He did. Do you know the famous story about Fotheringham?
Not this one. Not this Fotheringham.
Swindon Town.
Is this the one? Is this the thing with Di Canio? Oh yeah, no, I do know the story about with him and Di Canio. Yes, yeah. I've heard that. Yeah. For people who don't know,
years old.
For people who don't know, go look it up. It's
it's an interesting one.
Yes,
but apparently they want a goalkeeper to challenge Vanna, and with Vanna's contract up next summer, I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean,
we might see another Brazilian goalkeeper at Omonia, in my opinion.
At Omonia? Oh, you think he's going to go? You think he's going to go that way? Okay,
that's my prediction.
Okay, because I mean, Zadro as well is getting Protaslima games at Karsava for Aris, so that's another one for them to keep an eye on as well. So
for sure. There we go. Right now. We used the word problems earlier.
Now.
Shall we?
We shall.
My goodness. So, Olympiacos beats Anorthosis by 2 goals to 1. Jinga with another banger. Jamaro made it 2-0. Vukic pulled one back, but then had his penalty saved in stoppage time. And that's not the result that Anorthosis wanted. It's not the result that the board wanted. It's not the result that the fans wanted. And we're going to discuss what happened eventually what happened eventually, because we knew what was going to happen, but it was kind of announced yesterday. But in terms of the game itself, so I'll be 100% honest with you. Anorthosis had enough chances before going a goal down to be well ahead in the game. Vukic missed a chance early on, put it wide, and it just seemed to be just like the Omonia Radipo game, where it's fine margins. Yeah. If you don't take your chances, you're going to get punished.
Correct.
And the one person that's got punished, we're going to discuss in just a bit. But I just find Anorthosis right now very similar to Apollon. Defensively, all over the place. They can't hit the back of the net. In fact, Vukic has got more disallowed goals than goals given.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. It's a fact. Now, okay, I get it. Once again, they've signed 19 players, right? So you can't expect them to gel straight away. But when you've got a new head coach, especially with the amount of time and effort they put into not only bringing him to the club, but also trying to immerse him in the club's ethos, taking him to Famagusta, getting him involved in a lot of the press stuff. For them to sack him, I've just let the cat out of the bag, for them to do this, it just smacks of desperation and, once again, pulling the trigger too quickly. Yeah,
I mean, what they were worried about what was happening during the preseason. The results of apparently in preseason were not just the results, but the performances in preseason was worrying them anyway. And then obviously these two games that they didn't get results with, they were expecting wins and they didn't get them. And obviously that's made the board panic, because as soon as the fans start getting restless, whose head is it that rolls? But yeah, to be fair, Olympiacos, once they took the lead, they were the more team in control. And they actually kind of took their foot off the pedal after they scored the second goal. And that's when Anorthosis really started kicking off as well to try and claw the game back. Now, you talked about Vukic and his disallowed goals. It would help if he knew what the offside rule was. That would help. Otherwise, he wouldn't keep getting goals disallowed. But yeah, there's a few. Anorthosis have not stopped signing players the whole window since the transfer embargo came. Again, they only announced Pity the day after he played in the game versus Omonia Radipo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And there's some Mario Elia as well.
We completely forgot. I completely forgot to put that in the notes. They signed Mario Elia as well on top of everything else. Now, looking at how Vukic has been playing, I suspect Elia's probably going to be starting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, depending on who the next coach is, but I guess it's that time of year where we need to do this. That's all.
Here we go again, it's another day, another manager is out, we couldn't stay. The ink's still wet on that brand new deal, but in Cyprus change is all too real. Oh, another manager is out. It's no surprise we scream and shout. Last season, 18, the year before was more. In this revolving door, who's keeping score?
Well, we're keeping score, and Joaquin Gomez is out. Managerial casualty number 2. 2 games in, 2 coaches gone. 16 to go to level last season and the year before. That's all.
Yeah.
Thoughts, please.
It took them 5 days to announce it once the rumor mill started going after the game.
Yeah, don't forget to officially announce it. Stella Marco announced it practically on the radio the morning of yesterday morning.
Yeah.
And then in the evening, they decided to put the Anaginosi out. Like, what?
Yeah. But I mean, the reason behind it was the discussions. The club actually, when they posted it, said that. I mean, in essence, Joaquin Gomez is going to be earning a salary because he's agreed for the club to pay him his compensation back in monthly installments. So, but yeah. Anyway, a club in financial dire straits as like Anorthosis can apparently afford to pay off a head coach 2 months into a 12-month contract.
Yep.
Yeah. So
now, on the Monday, 24 Sport put out an article saying that Anorthosis had a meeting with Ketspire, but he decided not to accept the role. Then other websites were talking about Gaboranesi, they were talking about Della, they were talking about Ronnie Levy.
yeah.
And today, once again, Ketspire's name is back in the frame. And it's looking more and more likely that terrorist Tim is going to be back. Which means, Tasso, which means, what does it mean?
What does it mean?
Well,
What does it mean?
back to what we said at the beginning of the season. Berga Omonia, Tramezzani.
It's 2019.
It's 2019 all over
It's
again.
2019 all over again. We're gonna COVID's coming, guys. COVID is coming.
Another pandemic is coming.
We need
Get your jabs, get your mask.
Please stop this. Please.
Gonna start singing happy birthday when you wash your hands. Keep 2 meters away from people. Yeah.
Sophronia Apollon. Hold on as well. Sophronia Apollon.
Yes.
In 2019. Wasn't that the year he got sacked after 5 games?
I think you're right. Because he ended up at AEK, didn't he?
Oh my god! Seriously, if that ends up happening at Apollon, I'm getting the jab. Getting the jab because there's no way we're doing the whole thing again. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But yeah,
oh my god.
The meeting that Anorthosis organizing with Getspire, the second one, is for them to increase their offer to provide further assurances. Like what? Where are they finding this money from to pay off head coaches and then to give more money to other head coaches? Where are they getting the money from? And signing 40 players?
I have no clue. Well, listen, Petragi's job is safe at the moment at Panetolikos. So,
yeah. So,
I don't know. Catalazzi at Kerala Blasters. Where's Zorniga at the moment? He's at Odense. Who else? Magridi? Where's Magridi? He's at the 21s.
Yeah. So
Bogdan.
I mean, listen,
he's in Romania.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Apollon have got no problems raiding the national team for their head coaches. So,
true.
Yeah. Now,
true. Machin is free.
Pablo Machin is about. Yeah.
Can't believe we forgot about him.
There's so many, man. There's so many. Although Pablo Machin's not going to do very well with Gary Rodriguez, considering how well he got on with Mathieu Valbuena. Yeah.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
True.
So, yeah. Now, before this new Getspire rumor came about, I thought I'll take. Alex has got a good comment there.
McCarthy. Which team is going to find most coaches this year? Anorthosis Garmodis says the world record holder in sacking coaches. Yes, 7 one season, wasn't it? They sacked 7,
6.
I think.
6.
Sorry, 6.
Yeah, I'm not going to go through all of them. But Haralambos was fired twice in 1 season at Garmodis. Right. Anyway, so I thought before this new Getspire rumor came about, I would put in my notes, I'll take another guess. Since I was so good with Janevski, I'll take another guess at who they'll end up hiring. So, They're looking for. So this is what Stella Marco said. They're looking for. What was it?
Experience, knows the league.
Experience, knows the league, and is a strong disciplinarian. So, I've got. Hear me out, because he's also cheap. Bambo.
Oh.
Bambo. Now, the other one, it depends if Magridis actually stays at Anorthosis after the debacle of hiring this first coach.
Are you talking about LL?
LL?
Yeah, not LL Cool J.
LL.
Liasso.
Oh, no, but they did. So reporters did ask Liasso Lugar whether or not he's been contacted about the Anorthosis job. Obviously, he stayed tight-lipped about it. But if Magridis stays in his job, there's a coach he's hired twice already.
Badia.
There you go.
Not a bad shout. It's his birthday as well. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, David. But yeah, one of those two. You know what? I want Bambo back in the broadcast team. I'll make it 2016 again. Never mind 2019. But yeah, that's my shout if Getspire doesn't get it. Go for Bambo.
That's a bad shout, actually. That's a bad shout at all.
Yeah. Now, yeah. Now, there's also some small news from Olympiacos as well. They made a signing this week, and that is Abubakar Lukuba from Aris on loan. Yeah. The 20-year-old Senegalese central defender has played 5 times for Aris, including a small cameo this summer in one of their European games. So he's even got European experience.
Ooh.
What's up?
Stella has just put something on her Facebook about an hour ago.
Oh?
The management is making every possible effort to assign the technical leadership of the team to a coach who will lead us to a recovery. Our first choice was and still remains Ketspire, a man who has associated his name with the greatest success of Anorthosis.
No.
Ketspire was loved as few in our fan base, I guess. Our world, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been suffering from contradictory information that's been circulating. We apologize to Anorthosis fans who have entered this process, fully understanding the intense desire of everyone to see Ketspire on the bench of our club. We assure you that whatever developments there are, you will learn from us. Also, we demand respect for the people of Anorthosis and for Ketspire.
Get Bambo in. Stella, have a word. Get Bambo in. Get Bambo. Get the Cypriot Harry Redknapp in.
I give up.
But yeah, if Getspire, if they bring Getspire in, they will finish 10th.
Mate, listen. Let's get it right, okay? They have a Cypriot goalkeeper. Banay is number 1. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at their defensively, right? They've got Karamanoli, Gadelari, Greek speaking. The rest of them don't speak Greek. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Serious there, right? Yeah. Midfield, Artibada, right? Chrysostomou, Ioannou, Theodoru. Who was it? Barudi, Ilia, and Haralambou. So those are the Cypriots. The rest are foreigners that don't speak Greek.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Most of these players, South American, Portuguese, Eastern European, or or Portuguese African. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you think they're gonna like that guy screaming and yelling at them every 5 seconds.
I'm pretty sure the Cypriot players won't like that guy.
Fucking hell.
We've warned players about that guy.
Players have warned us about that guy.
Yeah.
This is what makes it even worse. Now, I think it'll be absolutely comical to have him come back because you're bringing
They'll finish
dinosaur.
10th. They'll finish 10th.
Unless they sack him. And we saw how messy that was the last time they tried to get rid of him.
Yep.
And I don't think the CFA are going to look after him this time round.
Nope.
I don't think he'll be walking into the national team job this time round.
No, he won't.
This is bonkers. This is absolutely bonkers. But again, look, and I mean this with the greatest respect. This is what I'm talking about, the Cypriot football fan mentality, right? There's this revisionism, yeah? There's this, what's the word? When you're thinking about the past too much, yeah? Karsava's football was successful when? When was it successful? They won the cup in 2021, I think. When they beat Olympiacos in the final.
Does that sound right? I think that sounds right.
Yeah, when we won the league. When we won the league, they won the cup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? All right, the year before, they finished joint top with us. But prior to that, when was the last time they won something?
Well, the last time Karsava was in charge.
Yeah, exactly. When? When was the last time they won something?
2012?
Before that. Let me.
Is it earlier than that?
Let me check. It might be 2012. Karsava. Let's have a look. Okay, that's as a player. I want him as a coach. 1 second. Karsava. Coach. This is how bad it is. We're having to check Transfermarkt. Right. He won the league with Apollon in 2016.
No, he did not. He did not.
Exactly. So we know who won the league with Apollon, right?
Yeah.
He won the cup with Anorthosis in 21.
Mm-hmm.
He won the league with Anorthosis in 2008.
2008. Wow. Well.
17 years ago.
Mm. With Kinkladze and Mario Jardel, yeah?
Was it even that squad? Sozin was up front, wasn't he? Sozin was up front. Laban was there. Zloga was there. Ventura was there. They had a lot of Greeks and Cypriots. Fabinho. Oh, and they had that Marian Pahas.
Marian Pahas. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Cultures Pod. Marian Pahas. Southampton legend.
I don't understand how anyone can think that this guy can come in and what is their aim with him, by the way? Is it to get them into the top 6? What is the actual aim? Is it like a PR move to get him back at the club and for fans to be like, oh, I don't buy? It's been the 3rd time he's the head coach there.
Yep.
It's bonkers. Like, anyone that's watching now, tell us what's going on. Look, they are. I asked ChatGPT how many coaches Gabriel sacked in 1 year, and it sent me into Flair's Cafes article for 2023.
Hey! Which I haven't paid for the subscription, so the website is no longer around.
Yeah. I know a former Anorthosis player personally, and he told me that Karsava was the worst coach he had. When they lost to Akana 5-0 at halftime, he used up all the time just screaming at everyone. This is the same coach that blamed the smoke from a kebab shop, right? From a Suvligidio getting into the fucking dressing room for the team losing.
This is a coach that asked. This is the coach for the national team, and this is the player himself that told everybody this. That asked Hector Kyprianou whether he wanted to play in central defence and mark Erling Haaland for against Norway. So his first time ever he played as a central defender was to mark Erling Haaland. Yeah.
I can't do this.
Anyway, let's move on because I'm getting, and we've got stuff to talk about. Right.
They don't have to pay for his accommodation or car because he lives in Oroglin. That makes sense.
There you go.
That makes sense. Makes sense.
There you go. Unless part of it, part of the deal is agreeing with them is for some additional expenses per month. Next, anyway, let's go to the next game.
Next game. And AEK beats AEL by 2-0. Enzo Cabrera. Who else? With a brace. AEK having Luther Singh sent off for a second booking. I don't think he can actually disagree with that. But Thasso, no European hangover for AEK. Nothing at all.
No, I mean they were in charge from right at the beginning. Where they hit the post in the second minute. They hit it again in the 12th minute as well. They towards the end of the game as well, hit the post for them. Look, that's 5-0 there. AEL really had nothing for them, like absolutely nothing. One thing to point out as well is for when Enzo Cabrera scored his first goal, the commentator called him Nestor Cabrera. But AEK completely in charge. I'll back to the drawing board a little bit for them. Although towards the end of the game, they got further into the game at the end there, I guess, with the AEK players tiring because of all their, escapades that they've been on. Forestieri impressed a little bit towards the end as well. Was very good at linking up the play and getting the ball up front for them. But it was too little too late for AEL. The game was already gone by the time.
Yeah, AEK hit the post, 3 times?
3 times.
I think they hit it 3 times, and Yusuf was one. I told you about this lad. Yeah. He's going to be something different, man. I mean, we'll talk about Faraj, but this kid is going to be, I'm looking forward to seeing what he's going to do. But anyway.
Yes.
Transfer news.
Yes, AEK have signed somebody. This is Jairo Izquierdo. Izquierdo. That's right. So there is 31-year-old Spanish left back. Typical Javi Roca signing because he's played for everybody in Spain except for Real Madrid and Barcelona. We've got Tenerife, Murcia, Melilla, Extremadura, Girona, Cadiz, Cartagena, Elche. So he's played 370 times with 19 goals and 24 assists. That's a pretty good goal and assist turnaround for a left back. He also has a La Liga appearance this season as well. So I'm not sure what happened with his contract. But yeah.
It's a solid signing, mate.
Yeah.
Solid signing.
Yeah, very good signing for him. What I will say as well is a Turkish AEK Athens account retweeted my post about the transfer for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess he thought AEK Athens was signing him.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So
schoolboy error.
That's one for AEK there.
There you go. All right, on to the next. And Omonia lost 2-1 to Ethnikos, but this game was shrouded in controversy because Ofori got booked for this. Now, listen. I'm going to do this because...
Do it.
If that isn't a red card, then I don't know what is anymore. That is not only reckless, that's dangerous play, and that could have seriously injured the uncle. Now, the fact that not only did the referee give only a yellow card, Andonil, who's on VAR duty, Didn't ask him to go and check the replay. Now, I'm going to take a deep breath and I'm going to say this because I don't usually do this, but I'm going to do it right now. And just for the sake of putting it on the internet, putting it on YouTube, putting it on TikTok. If that wasn't an Omonia player, if it was an Anorthosis player, if it was an Apollon player, if it was an Apollon player, that would have been a red card. And it's times like this where, you know me, Thasso, I can be so critical of Omonia, the administration, the players, everything. But when they start complaining about refereeing decisions and use the word corruption, it's moments like this where I'd turn around and say, you know what, you're actually right, guys. Because this is as red as it gets. I'm sorry, like, what do you make of it, first of all?
Two of the three stooges of Cypriot refereeing were at that game, right? Two of the listen, I'm not going to call them anything because we already talked about Menelao's situation with the fans and what's happened to him previously. But two of the three, so Theoli and Antoniou, those two, right, are probably two out of the three worst referees we've got in the country, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're two of the three that get waved around as being this, like, oh, look at our referees, they're actually good. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Oh, and
they're part of the establishment, that's all.
Exactly, they're part of the establishment. Now, I don't want to go as far as say corruption because the decision's not gone against my team. However, it's really difficult to argue the case against it being corruption because that's a red card.
And if it isn't corruption, it sure as hell is favoritism.
I expect so. Because the third of the three stooges is your guy. The ball was too close to the hand. For me, it's not handball. Now, the decision was so egregious that AL commented on it.
Yeah.
And they said that Theoli should be punished for his decision making for that decision. And I kind of agree with him. It's egregious. It's egregious. Like there's something there. There's something must have happened there because there's no way that's not a red card. There's no way it's not a red card.
And here's the other thing. Remember last season, there was a little bit of altercation between Ethnikos staff and a referee when he went to the VAR screen against Omonia, right?
Yes.
And then they moved the VAR screen behind the goal.
Mm-hmm.
But they put the VAR screen back to where it was originally. Why?
Did they?
Yes.
All right, because I thought I sort of...
I'm pretty certain it's back to where it was before.
Okay, because...
I'm pretty certain.
Did he get called to VAR? Did he get
for
called
the penalty?
For the penalty.
The penalty.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw him.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Pretty sure I saw him come away from the goal.
Let's have a look. Anyway, so Ethnikos won the game by 2-1. Listen, I'm not here to complain about our performance. It was dog shit, and Ethnikos deserved to win. I mean, when you're trying to run into traffic on the edge of your box, and of course you're going to get caught. And the Regan scored twice. Semedo scored a penalty. I mean, this second goal just sums up Omonia really. Like Diuncu just fell asleep. Another goal that we conceded from wide areas. And yeah, look, you can't say, yeah, look, see, that's not behind the goal. That's where it was. That's where it normally is, no?
Well, yeah, but then you see him.
Oh, it is behind the goal.
Yeah, you see.
Oh, my bad. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll take it back.
But yeah.
Okay, whatever.
And then Big Willie style scores his penalty.
Pulled it back. But again, like, look, Berg made 7 changes. And Omonia fans were saying, "Oh, he was well within his rights to make the changes." He was well within his rights to make the changes. But the thing is, when you make 7 changes and you change your system, and you got 7 players that haven't played that system, what are you expecting?
Yeah.
And this is on the coach. Yeah, it's also on the players. Don't get me wrong, because those players should have shown up and they didn't bother. As far as I'm concerned, it was a terrible performance. But when you've gone 4-2-3-1 all throughout pre-season and the opening games in Europe, and then you decide to make 7 changes, stick to the same system at least, because this is what the guys have been working on in training all throughout the summer. Now, that's not to say they didn't work on 4-4-2 in training. Yeah, but don't forget, the game was on Sunday. The European game was on Thursday. So how many training sessions did they have playing 4-4-2 with that 11?
Maybe 1.
Right. So, again, it goes back to what we've been saying as Omonia fans. The preparation for this season has been atrocious. Yes, we've signed 5 players, how many it is, right? But we'd only signed 2 players, and that was up until the first leg of Wolfsberger.
Mm-hmm.
It's not acceptable. So how can any Omonia fan be positive about the season when, again, they're making the same mistakes as they've made for the past 3 or 4 years? But that's taken away a lot from Ethnikos, because as far as I'm concerned, we played against a team that was more organized. They worked harder. They were more aggressive. And on the counter-attack, they were better than us.
Yeah.
So they're well worth the points.
It's almost as if they've got Hugo Martins as a coach. Yeah. I mean, it's Achna are basically playing the way Omonia Radipo played last year. Obviously, there's a few players who, with all respect to Omonia Radipo last year, Achna have got a better roster this year. So you're going to see better performances from these players against the bigger teams rather than just digging in and, getting the results that Omonia Radipo were getting.
Great. Martins schooled Berg tactically.
Yeah.
He schooled him.
Yep.
He went 5 at the back with a holding midfielder and 3 central midfielders that were just full of energy, full of running.
Yeah.
And every time we got forward in our 4-4-2 with no number 10, the 2 central midfielders were Maric and Gusula, which tells you need to know, right? They had that holding midfielder just cleaning up and the 3 central midfielders just bullying the 2.
Mm-hmm.
And he made this substitution 10 minutes into the second half and then went back to the 4-2-3-1. But it was still
the damage is
no good.
already done.
Yeah, it was still no good because we're a goal down and we're chasing the game. If you're going to make the changes, make them at half time. Don't wait 10 minutes into the second half. Let the other team get the momentum. But again, this is the same shit time and time again. So I cannot sit here and be optimistic moving forward when we keep hearing every summer, we learn from our mistakes, we're going to do things different. You're doing the same things, but with different faces.
Mm-hmm.
It's just redoing a Disney movie, but with different characters or different voices on the characters. That's all it is.
Speaking of different characters.
Yes.
You like that? Right. So, Omonia this week announced 2 new signings. So, first, we've got Saad Aguzul from Auxerre. This is a 28-year-old Moroccan central defender who's also been at Marrakech, the Lille Reserves, Mouscron, Sochaux, and Radomiak. I'm sure I pronounced that correctly. He's got 165 appearances with 5 goals. Now, the way Omonia announced him made it look like it was a permanent signing. Yeah, they were like, "Oh, look at this new guy we got." But if you went over to AC Auxerre's social media posts, you would have seen that Aguzul has been signed on loan with an option to buy at the end of the season. So that's the first one. So Aguzul. The second one, which This one's a weird one. I think we talked about it being a weird one already, but
Yeah.
this is the loan signing of 22-year-old Cypriot right winger Evangelos Andreou on loan from AEL. So, this is a strange one because not only is it because Omonia have signed somebody on loan from AEL, but it's also because AEL let this guy go on loan to Omonia. Because look, Andreu doesn't seem to be favoured at AEL, right? But
No.
before last season, he was playing very regularly for him, and he was also one of the standout players last season for Paralimni, right? So there's definitely a player there. He's a very good player. I mean, this is a guy who went to Spain, went to Levante for a season as well on loan from AEL again. Yeah. There's definitely a player there. Now, why are they bringing in a right winger on loan to just sit on the bench? Because he's not going to replace Loizo, is he, in the first team?
Well, he might not replace him now. Might replace him in the summer.
Yeah, but he's on loan.
Yeah, he's on loan, but his contract is up in May.
Ah, I see. I see. Yeah.
Well, there's another Evangelo that's in Omonia's youth team that did pretty well for the under-17s. Don't know why he's not getting a shout.
Don't know. I don't know.
And there's another winger that was at Omonia. He went on loan to Mappa that has left the club, and that's Tahsin Özle.
Yes, so he has gone to a team in the second division in Turkey.
Yep.
Yep.
So you know about this one?
I'll let you talk about it.
Okay, well, Tahsin, he joined Omonia at the age of 11 on the recommendation of Matt Derbyshire. He's been at the club for 8 years. He made his debut in January 2024 against Karsava in the cup game, and he became the first Turkish Cypriot to play for Omonia since Ibrahim Aziz in 1957. Now, the beginning of 2024 was a massive year for Tahsin because not only did he make his debut for Omonia, he signed his first pro contract in February, extending it to 2027. And that very same month, he became the first Turkish Cypriot to be called up to a Cyprus national team when he joined up with the under-19s. I think he made his debut against Poland, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, is in against Poland in March 2024. So he went on loan to Mappa last season. Obviously, didn't do great things. But for me, and look, I'm not saying this because I like to see him as a friend. His mum's from Islington as well. But I just think it's sad because obviously there's a story behind this, right? There's a bit of romanticism behind it, and something where we can kind of ignore the politics and ignore the, how shall we say it? Is it fair to say nationalism, Thasso? Is it fair to use that word in that respect, in that context?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, and he's come from Omonia's academy as well. And look, he needs to play football.
Yeah.
There's no two ways about it. And you're not going to stay at a club just for the sake of staying at a club, like certain other players at Omonia that are happy to sit on the bench, which I'm not going to mention. And it should have been gone a long time ago, if you ask me, but whatever, it is what it is. And then, you know, you're thinking, well, is the academy as good as what they claim it to be? Sure, we've got players out on loan. You know, Christos out Olympiacos. We've got another couple players out on loan at various clubs. But this lad was, well, we had high hopes for him anyway. And given his debut, how he performed, there's something there. There's a player there. And I just hope that he excels. I hope that he does well at that club, and I hope he goes on to do good things. Now, whether he's gonna be called up to the Cyprus national team in the future, I don't know. I don't know about his background or the allegiance, or if there's a possibility of him being called up to the Turkish national team. I don't know. But again, me going back to the romanticism side of things, for this lad to be etched in the club's history, not just because of his ability, but his background and what it could mean for the future of Cyprus football, I just think it's sad. But at the same time, clubs make a decision. You can't. We're not like these weird fanboys on social media like Marseille FC, where we support a player, not the club.
Yeah.
You know, and the club has made a decision for the club, and I'm sure they're making a good fee on the lad and maybe a sell-on fee. But I don't know. It's just it's a little bit sad for me anyway. For me.
Yeah. Listen, there's a whole political situation that sits behind this as well, which obviously there's been some decisions made for him from certain people. There's also decisions that he's made. Personally, I don't think the Turkish second division is where you should be going, regardless of whatever nationality you are. But I think he's going out there to expect something. I think he's going to find something completely different. But again, good luck to him. I hope he does well. But it's a difficult one. Politically and socially, I think there's so he's taken a brave decision to do what he's done. But yeah.
Well, good luck to him anyway.
Yeah. Yes.
Anyway.
Now,
Yes.
before we completely leave your shit show of a club, we also have to talk about the European registration squad. And the fact that, for some reason, Omonia doesn't like registering their Polish players. This is both Stepinski and Musialowski have both been left out of the European competition squad. Now, I keep telling everybody that Stepinski is going and he's going to yeah, but no one's listening to me or at Polski Transfers on Twitter. Yeah, both the player and the club in Poland said that they're willing to wait for Omonia to get through the European competition qualification stages before a transfer is undertaken. Omonia have qualified. Stepinski is not registered to represent them in Europe. So what's going to happen?
Well, there's a possibility he might go to Isle on loan. Shit show of a club. You could say that again, Thasso the beatboxer. Yeah. Yep. Well, look, he might go home to Poland. He might go to Isle.
But he sure as hell isn't staying at Omonia.
No, not at all. Not at all. And as for Musialowski, look, I rate the player.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we've had, 3 coaches since he joined, and hardly any of them have given him opportunity. Mm-hmm. So they obviously see more than I do. They see him in training. They see how he behaves. I haven't heard anything about his attitude. He played first half, 50 minutes against Agrida, and he was our best player.
Mm-hmm.
He got his opportunity against Omonia Liverpool, scored twice, I think. I think it was twice he scored. Yeah, Stepinski got a hat-trick, and I think the lad scored twice. All right, there's been a couple games where he hasn't played as well as he should have, admittedly. But if he's not given a run of games, how do you expect
There
him
you
to
go.
perform? And when you're not playing him in his right position, how do you expect him to perform? So, again, are they leaving him out because they're thinking of selling him? Or are they valuing him for the league because they think that they can, keep him fit and let him play the league games when they do more rotating? That being said, when you've come from Liverpool and you go to Omonia and you can't get into the first team, what does that do for A, your confidence, and B, your self-awareness? Is he now thinking, am I really good enough to be playing at a high level? Loads of questions.
Yeah.
I just find the whole thing bizarre, for me anyway.
Yeah, there's a bit of a fall off, I think, that happens because the same thing happened. If you remember, the first season we started doing this podcast is Ethnikos signed for
Yes.
Agridas from Aston Villa. Similar situation because he'd actually played for Villa during that cup game where all the all the senior players got COVID. Yeah. So, but yeah, and he went to Agridas and couldn't get past Pedrell.
Yeah.
Did not get a single game for Agrida while he was there. But he was thought of very highly by David Badia. Remember, I asked him about him, and he's thought of very highly by the coach at the time. There was so many chances for him, and they didn't work out. And it's the same thing, I think, for Musialowski here. He's dropped down a level thinking he's going to be getting into the team or walking in. And then he's noticed how difficult the league is. And I think that's where it is. There's this bedding in period that he's been through now. And he knows the league now. And this is where you expect him to now slide on and kick off. A bit like Aris, for instance, right? You look at Szymanski. He was there for about 6 months, didn't touch grass, and then he started coming off the bench, started grabbing goals, and then slowly, he was integrated into the first team until he got that big transfer off to CSKA or Dynamo Moscow or wherever he ended up going. And it's the same thing here, I think. But, that integration period is done now. You expect Musialowski now to be the player expected. But if you're not registering him for Europe, how are you going to get eyes on him if you want to sell him?
Well, this is it. And the funny thing is, I say it's funny, he plays paddle a lot with Simic. And he's another player that's not getting opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, again, rotation. Could have played him ahead of Banayodu or Koulibaly at the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And both of them were culpable for the goals that we conceded.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, is it a case of this coach who for months has been saying, got a good squad, got good mentality, good players, but you don't trust the ones that can come in and do a job when you're rotating? Again, it's farcical. It really is. But there are fans that fall for this bollocks. What can I tell you? Love is blind.
Mm-hmm.
Right, we've got one more game. Shall we move on?
I mean, if we have to.
We have to, yeah.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't a great weekend for the Nicosia clubs apart from Olympiacos. Pafos beat Apollon by a 0-0. Derek Lucasen with the winner. That's all.
Yeah, not a lot.
It wasn't a bad performance.
No, I mean, not a lot else happened really, and that was because of the way that Apollon were organised. That they managed to stifle Pafos quite a lot. They were very organised. They had a plan, except for that one lapse in concentration that seemed to happen to everyone at the same time for that one corner, because you had Dalcio doesn't see Lucasen's run. Brawson's facing the wrong way when the ball comes in, and Belic is rooted to his spot. Like all three of them not done what they were supposed to do there. Apart from that, pretty good performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was making fun of Nanu and Staphylidis and the rest of some of the rest of the players that we signed, but especially Staphylidis so far with the 2 games, I've been pretty impressed by him. He's been proving me wrong, and I'm so glad he's proving me wrong. More players, when I talk badly about them, should prove me wrong. Please, I beg you, prove me wrong. Speaking of proving me wrong,
Yes.
Apollon went and signed this guy, Romario Balde.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, Romario Balde. Yeah, ex-Doxa player, and he went to AL for like a week, and then I sold him in the summer that he was there. In this year, he's played. What was it? He's played nine minutes of football this year for FC Gangwon in South Korea. Yeah.
Oh.
So it's another player from Guinea-Bissau, so that's a bit more bonus for Dalcio for bringing him in. Yeah. He ain't it, bruv. He ain't it. But yeah, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Please, for the love of God, prove me wrong. Yeah. So that's the Apoel news. What's going on with the Omonia Radipo stuff on the side there?
What's gone on loan from you guys?
Oh yeah, man. But Apoel sent like 5 players a year on loan.
I just figured it was worth putting it there. You know?
Yes. So yeah, another again. Keeping an eye on the youth players. A good place to send them seems to be Omonia Radipo. I mean, Gutsagos came. It was Omonia Radipo last season. Came off the bench against Pafos. Did really well. Actually, worried that Pafos defense towards the end as well. He was getting a couple of good crosses into the box. Just there wasn't anybody there to meet him. But yeah, it was very impressive. A couple of the other young players were impressive as well. Maioli is my guy. I think once Abanya comes into that team as well, once he's fit, season might be a bit more positive than what I was saying previously, especially considering what some of the other teams that were supposed to be doing well are doing at the moment.
Exactly. And we've been talking about Maioli for the past couple of years, to be honest. So his performances don't surprise me anyway.
Nope.
Yeah. Good player, cracking player.
Pafos. Also, they did the Pafos thing that they do every year and start announcing signings later than everybody else. And there's 2 of them. So we've got Wilmer Odefalk.
Wilmer!
So this is the Oni Valakari clone that they went and bought. A 20-year-old Swede attacking midfielder, signs from AEK Larnaca.
Okay.
And he played 100.
Wilmer what?
Larnaca.
No. What's his name?
Wilmer Odefalk.
What the fuck?
Wilmer Odefalk. Yeah. So he's played 102 games, scoring 9 goals and assisting in 11. He also had a short stint at Gardens for 24 days in 2023.
Have you seen that Harrison Ford meme?
Which one?
What the fuck? I need to find it.
And then, so he spent 24 days at Gardens. And then he re-signed again for Bromapokiarna. And then Pafos bought him from there. From Clint Eastwood, not Harrison Ford.
Oh, sorry, Clint Eastwood. Sorry. My bad.
Yeah. So,
Clint Eastwood.
Now,
oh my God, I'm getting that clip, aren't I? For fuck's sake.
The other one is the other
Patrick.
signing. Yeah, the other signing that they've made is Landry Di Matta, 28-year-old.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were going to talk about Patrick. Sorry.
Oh no, we'll talk about Patrick later. But yeah, 28-year-old Belgian striker Landry Di Matta. He comes in from Samsunspor. Alex, I'm saying that correctly, right? Samsunspor. For a reported 750,000 euros. You know what, Alex? Record yourself saying Broma Pokiarna. Yeah. Now, so Landry Di Matta.
We're having nightmares. I'm calling him fucking. What do I call him? Clint Eastwood. What do I call him?
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford.
So yeah. Now
yeah, we're fucking having nightmares, man. Honestly, Jesus.
Landry Di Matta, right? He's played for. So, Landry Di Matta. Let me get through this because there's more team names to say. Right. Landry Di Matta has played for Standard Liège, KV Ostend, Wolfsburg, Anderlecht, Espanyol, and Nijmegen. So that's 53 goals and 14 assists in 225 games. There you go. I got through it. We did
Landry Tomada and what the fuck?
Yes.
Lovely.
Yes.
Oh, great, man.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And then linked with a Brazilian defender called Patrick that is supposed to be pretty decent.
Yes.
Who's SpongeBob? Right. Before we lose our fucking minds completely, let's go with the league table there.
Yep, let's do it.
Fucking right.
Am I doing it?
Go on.
All right, I'm going to pronounce all of these incorrectly, guys. No. So we've got Aris Lemesu with 6 points. So both wins from their first two games. They sit top of the table. Yes. Then we've got National Lachna. They're in second place with 4 points. And then we've got the Neil Lennon pronunciation of Akritas Chloragas with 4 points in third place. And then we've got AEK Athens in fourth place with 3 points. We've got
Pafos, TH.
Yeah, we've got Pafos FC in fifth with 3 points. And then we've got Apollon, Apoel Nicosia in sixth with third place. Sixth place with 3 points. And then we've got AEL Limassolgrad in seventh with 3 points. And then we've got Freedom 24 Karsava Enosi Neon Ipsonas in eighth place with 3 points. And then we've got Olympic Nicosia in ninth with 3 points. Then we've got in 10th place, we've got Rectification Famagusta with 1 point. And 11th place, we've got
Concord.
We've got Concord Pig Place with 1 point. In 12th place, we've got Concord Capital with 0 points. And then we've got Young Union of the place near the lake in 13th place with 0 points. And in 14th place, we've got Zeus Limassol with 0 points. And that's the clip. I think that's the preview clip that goes up on Instagram, isn't it? That's the one that does it. Just to get all the fans commenting, calling us all a bunch of wasters. Yeah.
And you know, it's funny because you need to get the joke to get the joke.
Yeah.
You know, for anyone else that doesn't understand, it goes over their heads.
Yes,
but
exactly.
this
Rectification.
Rectification, Concord, National Archives, and Couscous. Yes, I love the English translation on Cypriot website. Some of them somewhere with the Google Translate, which I forget which one it was, but it was just like it just said "fuck" on it. What? What?
Was it? What, were you reading about Malaga FC? Maybe.
No,
So,
no.
like,
I remember this was months ago. I need to find it.
But
It's
anyway,
like,
anyway, I'm just aware we've been recording for an hour and a half and we haven't done.
we haven't done. No,
we
no.
haven't done the national team picks.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do that. Come on.
Yeah. Now,
one minute. Let me remove this this video thing. 1 minute. So, okay, national team picks. Ade, yalla.
Okay, so I mean, the big one though is kind of what we led with the title and the image of on the YouTube stuff. But yeah, in goal,
One of us. One of us. One of us.
Fabiano Freitas. Or how I called him in the WhatsApp chat with Stella, I called him or Fabis Duyanno. So yeah, we've also got Joel Mol and Nerfitos Mikhail. Now I feel really sorry for Mikhail because he's playing blinders for Pafos. He's getting them into the Champions League proper, and he's not going to play for the national team because if Fabiano's going to play, because you're not going to pick Fabiano and not play him.
Yep.
Are you?
Yep.
So
Yep.
yeah. I love that. Put Yanis's comment up.
I will.
Born and raised in the streets of Simon.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Oh man, I'm just imagining Fabiano just yelling, being yelled at by my yaya in Yanni. because he took a zappa. Anyway, so
can you imagine Fabi when he's a pensioner on his podilaton going Iliobita, Dashinobita, Bogazza.
Now, do you think he'd be? Do you think he'd be one of the Yeruthka on a Landua, or do you think he'll be one of the Yeruthka that's got like a quad bike, like my?
Oire, he's gonna be by the fucking Thalassa selling lahia. He's gonna have rolls of lahia. Just going to the fucking Beniptera. Those kinds of people that restaurants.
Just spinning the gomboloi at the café.
Oh my god.
Nie, czekam nic przewkie z tym pilotana. Reba, skietos to za kafe, se vale Zacharim mesa. But yeah, anyway, there were 22 other players picked.
Yes,
so,
yes.
Yeah. Now, we've got Laifis, Shellis, Anderson Correa, Nicolas Panayiotou, Kostas Pilayas, Yorgos Malekidis, Stelios Andreu, Andreas Shikis, and Hector.
Yes.
Right. Two things to complain about here, right? Is we've got 3 left backs.
Yes.
Right. No right back, 1 right back in Shikis, right? And Cipriano listed in the defenders, even though he's a midfielder. So that's the things I've got to complain about here.
Okay.
Have you got anything to complain about there?
No, I'm not complaining about nothing.
Okay. We've got the next ones. We've got the midfielders. So for the midfielders, we've got Artimada, Castano, the 2 Hambus, Koussoulos, Kosti, Sachas, and Antonio Foti. Some complaints here, but they're not big ones. One, I get Artimadas is the captain, right? But can we stop? Can we stop with Artimadas? The other one, Castanos, he's played 8 minutes for Hellas Verona, right?
Yep.
In Italy. He's played 8 minutes this season for him. Yeah. He's not playing. He's not playing. He's not playing. Now, as well, I get listed such as a midfielder, but we're playing him at right back.
Yep.
So he shouldn't be listed as a midfielder.
Yep.
Yeah. And the last one, we've got the forwards, which is Sotiriou, Pittas, Loizou, Jonis, Gagoulis, and Goutsagos.
Mm.
I think that's pretty solid up front.
Well, it depends on how they play or what system they play.
Yeah. Yep.
So, yeah. Good question. I don't see Vriki's name. Where is he?
Well, he hasn't been playing.
Yeah, true.
He hasn't been playing. You know, we had the two players appearing together once in the Apollon friendly.
Which
Since
two
then,
players?
Vrikis
Yeah.
and Shikis.
Βρίκι, σίκι, όλο μπαίνουν, βρίκι, σίκι, δεν μας φτάνουν, δεν μας δένουν, βρίκι, σίκι, χορεύει και ελκύδα με το ρυθμό, βρίκι, σίκι, γκολ και χαμός, Apollon Θεός.
And the full version of that song is available on the This Is Mappa playlist on YouTube. So when you get the chance, just the whole song.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and they both liked it, and they both follow us. So why aren't you following us, boys and girls, on Instagram
Very good.
at This Is Mappa?
Very good.
There you go.
Very good. Yes.
There you go. See, they love it. They love it. See, What can I tell you? So overall, are you okay with that squad?
Yeah. I mean, I'm being very picky, but you know, sue me. Let me be picky. Do you think we could get a result against these teams?
So what about when's the first game?
It's not tomorrow. It's Saturday, isn't it?
Because they flew out today, I think. Did they fly out today?
They posted it. They posted a video on Instagram like 4 hours ago.
Yeah.
Of them being on the plane.
The first game. Let me find out a minute. Where is it? So Austria's on the 6th, which is Saturday.
Yeah.
And Romania is at home on the 9th.
Now, do you think that there's any results there? Because
I'm worried about Romania more than Austria, to be honest.
Yeah.
Austria are a good team. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't expect anything out of that, to be fair. But Romania at home, I mean, the way we played against them first half in the last game, I think it was the last game we played them, we were decent.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just mistakes defensively.
Yep.
So, I don't know.
Well,
I'll be happy with a point. Have a point.
Yeah, that's... come on, guys. Come on. Go on.
And listen, let's get it right. There have been a lot of games, I mean, especially under Managerial, right, where we've created opportunities, but the final ball has been terrible or the finish has been poor.
Mm-hmm.
I think if they can get this, like, deer in headlights, whatever it is, out of their heads, then we can cause some problems. But I don't know, away at Austria, I don't know. Is Rangnick still the head coach?
I don't know. I don't know anything about Austria, to tell you the truth.
I think Ralph Rangnick is the head coach. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, Rangnick is still the head coach.
Okay.
Fucking hell. Yeah, it's Sabitzer. Oh my god. Yeah. Patrick Wimmer. Arnautovic. Well, he didn't do anything against fucking Pafos, did he?
Nope.
David Alaba. I don't know. Kevin Danso's there as well. Fucking hell. Anyway, I don't know. Let's see. You can only hope. By the way, it probably means nothing to no one, but there's a player, 14 years old at Man United, that's ripping up in the under-18s. You know about him?
Well, I only know about him because you've talked about him.
Okay, so JJ Gabriel. He is Joseph Junior Andreu Gabriel. He's a forward that plays for Man United under 18s. He's 14 years old. He scored 5 goals in 3 games already in the under 18s. And judging by his name, his mum is Cypriot. Now, I'm not going to say that he's going to play for Cyprus one day. We can only hope and dream. The same with Marcus Edwards.
Grab him. Grab him now. Grab him now.
Well,
grab him now.
Well,
Grab him now. Do it. Do the thing. Do the Aggie. Do it. Call him up to the main team. Grab him now.
Let me just send a quick message. You two, I just need to send a quick message.
But okay, all right. I mean, you can do that, but yeah. There's one more thing to talk about. I'm guessing people have been waiting all summer for us to talk about this, and that is because not only did the Protathlima make a return over the last couple of weeks, but
Yes,
with the return of Cypriot football, we also have the return of.
It's time to spin the wheel. What is coming? We don't know. Spin the wheel now.
Yes, he's back. Vryonidis is back doing his thing, talking about stuff, about things he doesn't know anything about. But anyway, he's back. He's back. And obviously, he talked about the 5 games that happened only
Yes.
in the Protathlima the week before.
Yep.
So there wasn't a lot to talk about. But the 3 things that he did talk about were quite major. So we need to bring them up. So
Well, we did get to the bottom of one of them finally that we were
did
confused
to the
about.
bottom.
But go on.
So firstly, we talked about it right at the beginning. David Kanadi was not on the bench for Paralimni as the head coach. And this was because he received a red card in the friendly game versus Vryonidis. Now, the official reasoning from the referee is that it was because he protested strongly, insulted the referee, and threw his pen at him, but did not manage to hit him.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's yeah. No, he missed. Remember, he didn't manage to.
You just threw your pen at me.
Oh, I need to learn to yes and more. Right. Yes. So that's the first thing that happened. Now, he got a 1-match suspension for the sending off, and he's been fined. So he should be back on the pitch next week. Now, as well as that happening, we also had Apollon and Abuel being fined for inappropriate ban as a sporting offence, which I'm sure has nothing to do with what Fidea talked about with Grigoris Avxendiou.
No, and it's not mentioned in the book of Mappa. It's not mentioned. It's not mentioned at all in the book of Mappa.
Yeah. Now, and the final thing, and this is why apparently it all kicked off between Apollon and Aris at halftime. And this was, here we go. We're going to see it
in just a moment. Well, all that copy bet stuff was coming out, and you don't see it, but then you see it at the bottom.
There you go.
It's all like going off.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Quick, get the stats up. Get the stats up so we can't see. You got to get it up now. But yeah. Yes. So, Apollon staff member Michalis Fani has been banned for 2 games and fined as he displayed unsportsmanlike conduct in their game versus Aris at half-time. He grabbed hold of Steve Yago by the collar and pushed him. He then continued to scream as he went down the tunnel. So there you go.
Question: this funny guy,
Yeah. Go on.
is he a big guy? Like, do you think he does like mixed martial arts or something? Do you
No.
think he's tough?
I think he's about the same height as me. Yeah, he's 5'7" and spindly like I am. Yeah. Did you look him up?
I don't know. Listen, because if I'm not built like an MMA fighter or can fight like an MMA fighter, I would not lay a finger on Steve Yago. Maybe he knew that nothing would happen because it was in the tunnel and there were loads of people there. But if he saw Steve Yago down a dark alleyway, or maybe, going for a volta, walking his dog,
I
don't
know.
think he would do that to Steve Yago. I wouldn't.
He's scary looking, I'll tell you that.
Yes. I mean, let's get it right. Steve Yago is a calm guy. He's a chill guy.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't try and grab him by his collar for a start.
No.
But yeah. What did Steve Yago do anyway?
I
What
don't
did
know.
Steve do?
I don't
What
know.
did Steve do? Look, he can be reckless and he loves giving away penalties and picking up yellow cards, but I don't think he did anything in that first half. I don't know.
So, he's a scary looking guy, Michalis Fani. He's got tattoos all over his arms.
Okay.
He's got very early 2000s hair as well, is what I'm looking at here. And he actually played for Apollon as a goalkeeper between 1998 and 2008. He went to Asis in 2008, 2009. And then in 2009, 2010, he played for Apopkini Razbeyaz in Europe. And then rejoined Apollon between 2010 and 2017.
Oh, he's got one of them like boy band looking kind of things.
Ah, you found him. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it looks like he could. It looks like he could take Yago on.
Yeah. He looks. Yeah. Okay, I'll give him that. Yeah, I'll give him that. But still, Steve Yago, mind you, he does look a bit. Yeah, he does look a bit hench, to be honest.
Yeah.
Hang on, let's get an image of him. Share screen. Here we go. That's Cadellari.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, Cadellari, not on the pitch. Oh, what a surprise.
Stop.
No. To be fair, he actually started Anorthosis game this weekend.
Do you know what? This Michalis funny guy, he looks like Steve Blackman.
He's gonna show up next week with a kendo stick, yeah.
Steve Blackman. Oh my days! 1 minute, Rehaso. Let me. It's Steve Blackman.
Wait, you're talking about Steve Blackman there? That's Steve.
There
Blackman.
he is.
Yeah,
Steve Blackman.
Not the era where he was with the Good Father and
No.
Stevie
Steve
Richards,
Blackman.
Yeah.
It's Steve Blackman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No funny business.
No funny business. Now, with that mention of Steve Blackman, there really is things that I don't expect to talk about that come up on this podcast. But now that we've finished talking about Steve Blackman, that ends the first Vryonidis of the 2025-26 season.
Wednesday next week will be fun.
It's time to spin the wheel. What is coming? We don't know. Spin the wheel now.
was thinking of changing that intro, but I'm not going to do it until Vryonidis is replaced.
Okay, good.
I'm not going to do it. I'm
Okay.
not going to do it. I'm going to do it. It deserves to be there.
Good.
But yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. And there. Are we done?
Yeah. Yeah.
We are done. I'm just I'm checking online very quickly to see if there's any other news, because usually it is, people clock out when it comes to the Cypriot media, but obviously they've got the basketball at the moment, so they're working overtime. They've reported the Stella Marco thing from Facebook, which I mentioned earlier. So yeah, that is it. That is it. So boys and girls, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to give us a follow on Instagram and X at This Is Mappa. As I said before, check our Instagram, see who's following us, and it gives you many reasons to follow us on Instagram, because if the big names of the Barathlia are following us, then so should you. We're also on X, because we're actually streaming on X at the moment. How many people are watching live on X at the moment?
I don't know, man. Like 749.
No.
Oh yeah, but it'll be like
134. 134 on X, 147 on Facebook. Sorry, on YouTube. YouTube. Yeah, so it's pretty decent numbers, man. Close to 300. We're all right with that. So yeah. Libon. Oh, sorry. I can't not do this.
Oh, there we go. Yes, I'm over there as well. I'm at Flares Cafes. I'm over there for your irreverent reporting of the news that Stel posts first.
There you go.
Yep. There you go.
And also, guys, coming next year, hopefully, the Book of Mappa.
Yep.
The Book of Mappa.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, we're into our 4th chapter now. Yes, 250 pages already. Word document. God, it's going to be a massive one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be a compendium of Mappa.
Yes. I already started proofreading it, so I'm proofreading it every time I put an entry in. So yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, right, that's it, boys and girls. Have a good night, and thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Alex. Thank you for keeping us entertained as well with your Polish pronunciations and Scandinavian club pronunciations and correcting us. So yeah, that's it. We'll be back very, very soon. Until next time, be safe, and yeah, we might do a watch along for the game on Saturday. Might not. Might do a watch along for the next game. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
If not, fuck it. Hi there. Good night, everyone.
John King Tong Liang Yong.
Oh, fucking hell.